Yep, there's still some mistakes agents and brokers are making when it comes to social media. Hey everybody, Katie Lance here, founder and CEO of Katie Lance Consulting, the Get Social Smart Academy, and author of the book Get Social Smart. It is episode 81 of the Get Social Smart show, and I'm going to share with you 3 ridiculously simple mistakes that real estate agents and brokers are still making when it comes to social media. Number 1, not taking it seriously. Yes, this is still happening all across our industry, is not taking it seriously. And by not taking it seriously, I mean there's a lot of agents and brokers who just are kind of still treating social media as an afterthought, as an add-on, as a bolt-on to their business, and not necessarily as an important part of their business.
You better eat your Wheaties.
Now, it doesn't mean you need to spend tens of thousands of dollars each and every month. It doesn't mean you necessarily need to have like an entire, agency or team responsible for social media. But it does mean that you've got to take the time to put together a strategy, to put together a plan, and to implement the systems that are going to help you be successful. Because in 2018 and beyond, social media is noisier than ever before. So it's really, really valuable to really put together a smart strategy with the right people, the right resources, the right budget to make it happen. So that's super important. Number 2 mistake I still see a lot of agents and brokers making, and that is outsourcing. I still hear this all the time. I do tons of webinars and training, and inevitably there's always the question of, oh my gosh, isn't there just somebody who could do this all for me? And I realize that would take a lot of the maybe pressure off of you, but when you hand off your social media completely to someone else, you're missing a big part of what makes social media work. The first part of social media is social. So yes, there's nothing wrong with hiring an amazing virtual assistant to help with some of the heavy lifting when it comes to maybe scheduling content or maybe creating some great graphics in Canva. There's nothing wrong with hiring an awesome copywriter to help with some of your copy, or working with an awesome freelance video editor to help edit some of your videos. There's nothing wrong with reaching out to some great folks to help with some of that heavy lifting. But at the end of the day, no one's going to replace you. As I've said time and time again, imagine having a big dinner party and inviting your 10 most important clients, and instead of you being there, you have your assistant show up.
Hammond's not even here?
He sends his apologies.
We are facing a $20 million lawsuit by the family of that worker, and you're telling me that Hammond can't even bother to see me?
Right? So don't outsource, don't pass off your social media completely. It's really important that you're there, that you're the one on Facebook wishing somebody a happy birthday, that you're the one connecting on that personal level. It's a small thing that makes a huge difference. And when I look at the agents and brokers that are getting 40, 50, 60%, almost 100% of their business from social media, they might have a team, they might have resources in place, but they're also there themselves. That's really important. Mistake number 3 is automating everything. Automating everything, right? This kind of goes along with what I was talking about with outsourcing, but you can't just set it and forget it. You can't just like push a button and have something go everywhere. I see this happen all the time still. Quick example, I was just on Twitter recently and looking at Twitter, and I saw someone on Twitter, and all I saw on their Twitter account were a bunch of Facebook links, which tells me the lights are on, but nobody's home. So don't automate everything. Don't just push a button and have it be everywhere. It's better for you to pick and choose, be on 1 or 2 platforms that you like to be on, that your clients are on, than be everywhere, but not really be everywhere. So don't automate everything. All right, I've got a bonus thing for you. The other thing that a lot of agents and brokers are not doing is that they're not creating original content. This is so important. It is not enough to just be on social media and share links to articles from other places. If you really want to get business from social media, if you really want it to make sense for your business, you've got to be creating some original content, whether it's video content, podcast content, blog content. There's so many different types of content that you can be creating. Snapchat content, Instagram story content.
The strawberries taste like strawberries. The snozberries taste like snozberries.
When you create original content, it tells the story of what it feels like to work with you. So often I'll go over to an agent or broker's business page on Facebook, and it doesn't matter where they live. They could be in Manhattan, Boise, Houston, San Francisco, and a lot of times I see the same old, same old. I see links to their listings. I see links to their open house. I see some articles that they read, sharing an interesting link. But very, very little do I ever get a sense of who they are, or what do they sound like? What are they all about? And so by creating original content, getting a system together, getting a strategy together, getting a plan together can make a huge difference. And that's the difference between just chasing leads and just being there because you're there versus attracting the clients and the people that you want to work with. It is a whole other ballgame.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
So those are a few of the mistakes we see. I would love to hear from you. What are some of the mistakes you're seeing agents and brokers making on social media? Leave us a comment in the comments below. And as always, if you have any questions for us, please visit us over at katielance.com. We've got tons of great free resources. And if you like this content on our channel, we would love if you'd subscribe to us over on YouTube. Give us a like, comment, share out the video as well. We would love that. So for any other additional questions, let us know. Connect with us over at katielance.com. We hope you have an awesome day. We'll see you next time.